guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Tara and today we're going to do a little haul video. So I had several things come in, so I figured we would do a haul video for today, and then for tomorrow's video we will put some of the stuff into use. So I have Amazon, Molds and Shapes, and then Hobby Lobby. And another one that I'm not too thrilled about. Okay, so let's go with the Amazon first. For Amazon, I got these little, what do you call them? The little stencils. You know, how do you, silk screen stencils is what they're called, I think. I've seen a couple people use these. I think Claire's Crafty Corner and I don't know, a few other people. So these are, I think, magnolia flowers, I believe is what it said, and it comes with 2 of them. And I thought those were really pretty to maybe use it to make a tray or something like that, or some coasters. So those are going to be interesting. I've never used these before. And also seen on Claire's last, or not last video, one of the last ones I saw though, that she also used some little mini sponges to kind of put the powders on. So at the Dollar Tree I found some. I guess that's basically what she had, so I might try those with them. So that is that. Go ahead and put this back away. Then I got another glitter. You know how the past couple times I've used the Saya holographic white, and I said something that I was going for more of a blue and pink shift of white. Well, this is what I mean by that. I have 2 different glitters. This one is the Let's Resin Magic Opal, and this one is the Leobral White. This one is like the blue and pink shift, right? And this one has like the green and pink. So that's what I was going for, but I wanted it in a extra fine one. And since the Saya one, it looks like it's like that, the blue and pink shift a little bit in the bottle, but once you put it in the resin, it kind of just turns that green and pink. I went to try the Renfio because it says on the box and on the thing on Amazon, colorful blue. So I said, okay, well then I'll try that. And it's basically a much smaller bottle of the same exact thing. And this one looks even more green and pink than this one does. I don't know how well you can tell that in the camera or not, but I can in person. So I don't know. I guess I'm not going to get my blue and pink shifting extra fine. But whatever. Maybe I'll try it, and once it's in the resin, it'll look different. I don't know. Okay, so the next thing for also from Amazon I got was this little kit of flowers and dried fruit, and I'd never seen them with dried fruit before, so I thought that was really cool. And this one is like some red and orange flowers with like strawberries and maybe those little mini tangerines or something. It looks like oranges, so but they're small, so I assume it's tangerines. So those are going to be fun. And this one is pink and red flowers with dragon fruit in it, and maybe those look like miniature limes or something. I don't really know. It's kind of hard to get them. I don't want to have to cut them open right now, and I can see the glare on it. But I'll try to link some of this stuff. See, that's better. I'll try to link some of this stuff in the description if you want to go look at it. And see, this one is like kiwi, and these are limes. So I'm not sure really what these ones are, because those are tiny. But anyway, maybe it's like olives. I don't know. But these, I really, that is definitely a kiwi. That should be lime. I don't know. And then little white flowers. This one is definitely oranges and something else with yellow flowers. So that's really cool. Those are going to be fun. I can see like putting them in those little apple and pear jars from Let's Resin. That would be really cool to do that if I can get them down in there without them like breaking, maybe. Yeah. So I do have both those molds. So, or a tray coaster or something like that. So these are for like, I got them for a specific little character mold. Basically, well, no, this wasn't, this was extra. Hold on, I'll show you the other one in a second. So these are little glasses, little mini glasses. I just don't have nothing in them. It's just like the frames, but aren't those so cute? Like little Harry Potter glasses. So, what it, 50? No, I don't know. There's, how many is in here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it comes with 10 of those. And I don't really remember how much I paid for all this stuff. Quite a bit more than on Temu, that's for sure. But yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. And those, I was up in the middle of the night shopping. I think it's probably better than paying the import prices for us over here in the States still. But whatever. And these I got because on my last little frog I did on Friday, I put a little cowboy hat on him, and I had a comment from, I think it was Jeannie, I believe. I have to look it up again. I think that's what her handle was, that he needed a top hat. And it's funny that she said that because that's exactly what I was going to put on him first. But the little hats that I had was too little. So I went on Amazon right when she said that. And I was trying to find them. And I found a couple different kinds, but some of them looked about as small as the one I had. So I'm hoping that these will work better. And it's not exactly the top hat I was going for, but it's better. I think it's better than what I got, because what I got now, as far as top hats, are these little bitty ones that I got off Temu a while back. But these ones are kind of like the little gangster looking mob hats or something. I don't know. But these should hopefully be better because they're definitely wider compared. And they also even came with sunglasses. That's cute. So, and then I also found some of these little, they're bow ties. I think I might go ahead and cut those open just because you can't really see what they look like very well. And then I can put them in a jar or a baggie or something. So hopefully these will work. Yeah, because when I was looking for top hats on Amazon, they were either too small, like the ones I got, or way too big. So that was the best I could find size-wise. But I thought these would be cute. Like, you know, either the glasses, the sunglasses, the wire glasses, and the hat and the bow tie. Kind of just mix and match like that somehow. And also this little kit, I paid more than I probably should have for this little bitty kit here, but it came with a little tiny hat, which I won't be able to use for that guy because it's even smaller than the little top hat. But I got it mainly for these two things. It has a little umbrella and a cane. Can you imagine? A little top hat and a bow tie and a little cane. No, wait a minute. It's missing the cane. Is that it was supposed that's an umbrella. It was supposed to come with a cane and these two things. That's an umbrella. Ah, that's not, well, that's not a cane. What on earth? It was supposed to have two umbrellas and a cane and a hat. And it was still sealed up. So I know, I wonder that they put this in here accidentally instead of the cane. Oh, I'm going to have to look on that thing on Amazon and see. Are you kidding me? Anyway, well, I wonder if it says, no, we don't see nothing on there. Okay, well, I'll have to look on Amazon again because pretty sure, unless my eyes were deceiving me at 2 o'clock in the morning, that it was supposed to be a cane, two different style umbrellas, and that hat. Anyway, okay, was that the last of that one? Yeah. And then here's more for Amazon. Oh, and this also kind of goes with that. So this little kit is a bunch of little wine bottles. It's little wine bottles. That's why I thought it would be cute with the little cane and cane on one side and like a little wine bottle or something on the other. It's got like let's see, that's one, two, I think it's like three different style of wine bottles. You get several of them. And then they also have wine glasses with wine in it. But now that I don't have the cane, that kind of puts a damper on things a little bit because that's what I got that kit for. Anyway, maybe I'll have to contact them and see if they accidentally put the wrong stuff in there. Like, you know, as far as not putting the cane in, and then I don't know. Okay, so the next thing I got is these little long nib markers, and they come with, I think it's two of each. It's like two green, two black, two red, two white and two blue. And it has like the long tip on it, but it has a little tiny point to where you can kind of get in to do like the eyes and mouth and stuff on little characters a lot easier without maybe messing up so bad. So thought that was cool. Those will come in handy. And I think these for two of each color, I think it was like $10. That stuff I bought, I can't remember because it's been a little while now, but these I just ordered recently. And then this is some wax sealant for like your mixed mold or aqua class, equal pour, whatever, magic pour, whatever it is that you use. And I had some wax, but it's not great. So I've heard good things about this stuff, and I've had it in my cart for ages, but it's like $22 or something. So it's definitely been put on the back burner for a long time, but I wanted to go ahead and get it now. If I can get it open, it's supposed to, well, I can't get it open now. I have to use a little rubber thing, but I can already smell it, even though it's not even open yet. It's got that lemon scent to it. It's by Set in Stone lemon wax polish. I've heard this stuff is really, really good for sealing and making them waterproof, which is what I'm needing, because that other stuff, it doesn't do a very good job of it. So yeah, it's got definitely got a strong scent of lemon, because I can smell it really strong just through the jar without even being opened. So that'll be good. Not that it matters that it smells good, but it is nice. Okay, so that is it for the Amazon haul. Kind of disappointed about my my little cane and stuff, though. It was like a little black cane with like the white tip on it. That's how I'm pretty sure I remember it being in there, or supposed to be in there. Okay, so the other thing that I'm a little disappointed about is I had ordered some, you know that brand, This Little Piggy mica powders, and I think they have several different types of stuff. I went on there because I seen where Renee is always raving about how good they are, right? And I went on there just to see what they had and everything, and ended up spending like $70 on 4 mica powders. Of course, there's $15 shipping as well, but I was picking out, I wanted some pastel micas because I have tons of micas, like big jars, little jars, but a lot of them are like the real bright colors or real dark colors, you know, like I wanted some pastel colored micas. And so I went on and I got a latte, which is like a light tan, you know, and then in the picture there was like a pastel pink, like a sagey light green color, and then I also found this one that looked like a slate blue, and that was not pastel obviously, but it was just real interesting. I like that color. So they came in the mail, opened the box, and they are nothing like the picture, except for one. The latte, yes. The latte is clearly a light, where's that? A light tan or whatever. And that's what I was going for, right? But the pastel pink It's just an interference. It's just the interference pink. And I have several interference packets, like, or kits, like with the I have the Let's Resin ones that come in the 60 packs, so it comes automatic, and I had already bought one separate, and I hardly ever use them that much. And I really did not need another huge bottle of it. But in the picture, the actual mica powder is pink. That is white. The mica is not pink. Okay? Same thing for the light green or the pastel green. It's just a green interference. So it's white with a green shimmer to it. That is it. Don't need that either. I got 3 sets of that. And then the slate blue. I wish I could show you a picture of it, but it's on my phone and I'm using my phone to record, of course. The slate blue is gray. Is gray. And I have the Mayspring gray that is beautiful. And I have the Pearl X gray. I hardly ever use gray either. I was like, are you kidding me? So I just spent $70 on stuff I either did not want or already had several of. So I go back to their site and message them and ask them, hey, this is nothing like your pictures whatsoever, and definitely not what I wanted or thought I was ordering. Is there any way I can exchange them? Not return them, you still get your money, just exchange them. They say no, but then they'll send me a color chart where I could pick out some other ones and order that. I'm like, why on earth would I go and spend another $70 with a company that just gave me something completely different than what I thought I was ordering? So no, I will not be doing that, and I won't be ordering anymore. So that was quite disappointing, especially for my company that I thought I would never had that happen with. But, you know, whatever. I guess that'll go and sit in a shelf somewhere until later on down the road I might need it. I don't know. Okay, so next I have where I went to Hobby Lobby. So I got a couple things from Hobby Lobby. Let's see, 1, 2. So I got these little beads or glass flatback stars, and I got these, actually all of these I was hoping to use when making some molds in the future, and I thought those would be really cool to put in, like to make some crystal molds maybe. And then they also had these little butterfly ones. They're like faceted butterflies, and it looks just like the butterflies in some of the Into Resin crystal molds that I got. So I'm going to save those for maybe trying to do something like that. So that's going to be cool. Never seen those before. And these kind of look like the stars on the back of my little turtle that I got from them, but on a smaller scale. So, and then these are little crystal teddy bears. So I might try that. And it's same thing, you know, if I making like a little mold where I can put all these little teddy bears in. I haven't taken them out. I don't think they're faceted. I don't think these are faceted. It's just kind of little crystal bears, or well, glass, but yeah, same thing. And then I got this little mold here. It's got the little feet, or like paws for, I guess that's supposed to be for the dog, and then little 3 cat heads for the cat. So that's going to be cool. And this, I guess this is everything I got from Hobby Lobby was basically for mold making, or I mean, you can use all these things for like just embellishment too, of course. It don't have to be for mold making. That's just kind of what I had in mind. And this, I'm telling you, some of these things that I see at Hobby Lobby, like in the little knick-knack station, I see a lot of times on molds of them on like either into resin or like the commercial made molds from anywhere basically. And so this is a little glass jar. I haven't taken it out yet, but it looks very similar to the handmade mold range. I think it's called like gift boxes on Into Resin. They have like a square one, a heart one, and a circular one. It's a little glass jar, and it has like a bow on the front or on the top of the lid, like that. And then the ribbon also kind of goes on all 4 sides. Well, it's a circle, but oh no, that's like got a mark on it. Oh, of course I would get the one that had a mark on it, like a scratch, and that's going to come out in the mold. I wonder if I can return that and get a different one. It was wrapped up, and that one's got a. Yeah, I'm gonna have to exchange that, because if I make a mold of this, that's going to be in the mold, and it's going to take a good amount of silicone to do that. So, I might try to or exchange this. But yeah, that's kind of what I got that for, is to try to make a mold of it. So I thought that would be really pretty. And then the other thing that I got to try to make a mold of, you've already basically seen, but I'm going to have to redo it again. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to show you first. It's the little lotus flower. And I've already made 2 molds of this. And for some reason, it keeps coming out messed up. Like, the flower part is fine. The faceted part comes out with like scratches on it, and it doesn't come out right. And I didn't figure out why until just now. Or, well, yesterday after I demolded the mold that I made. And what happened was, I was going to get the other one and show you, but it's in the other room. What happened was, the first time that I made the mold, if you look under here, there's a hole, and it also has holes going all the way through here, right? And when I was thinking, okay, so the silicone is going to get through there, and it's going to attach itself together, and there's going to be no way you can pull this out of the mold. So I'm like, how am I going to be able to get this out of the mold? And because the silicone was going to go up in here too. And I had seen where somebody that was making molds was using air dry clay to fill in stuff like that. So I was like, well, I got a bunch of air dry clay, I'll do that. Well, I did that, and it came out of the mold fine and everything, but every time I made a casting of it, it had scratches, and like it just didn't look right, you know. And I was like, well, how does it look like that? So then that's why I went and made another one. Well, that one came out the same way. I casted in it yesterday off. Well, actually, I did do it on camera, but when it came out messed up again, I didn't post it, because look, this one's actually even worse. Like, it's got marks all over it here. It's got lines across it's just, it doesn't look good. Like this part is fine, but the rest of it is all messed up. What I figured out is, I don't know what kind of air dry clay this person was using, but the air dry clay that I have was making the silicone not cure. It was inhibiting the curing, so every time I pulled the casting out of the silicone mold, I noticed that, or the glass piece after I molded it, I noticed some parts of the mold was, or the silicone was still sticky, and I guess that has messed up the curing. But the problem is I had to go out and buy a new one because I can't get that air dry clay out of the other one. There's just no way. So every place that the silicone touches in there, it won't cure, so it's messing up. So I end up having to go and buy a new one and order another jug of silicone. So this mold is going to be a quite pricey mold for me because I've already made it twice, 16 ounces of silicone each time, and had to buy this twice. So, but I didn't want it to all be in vain. So I did go out and buy another one and ordered another jug of silicone that should be overnighted, and it should be here in the morning. So I'm going to re-pour it again. So then hopefully we'll get a good casting out of it. Yeah. So, but this is upsetting because I was also going to do this. But if that's going to be messed up, I don't want to waste that much silicone. So I don't know. I'm going to have to see about maybe exchanging it. I still have the receipt. So, all right. I got one more, and that's the molds and shapes thing. Okay. Let me get this out. They didn't put packing peanuts in it this time. Look at that. Oh, well, that's got my address on it. Not that it matters. Alrighty. So, the first one is, what's it called? Perforated disc medium. So, it's a 7-inch or 18 centimeter disc, and these little things make holes in it. And what you do with these, they have a whole range of them. I think they have a heart, a bigger circle, I believe, and a few other things, maybe an oval. What you do with this is you take like yarn or the cotton like rope, and after you pour the mold, you basically crochet in and out of these holes, and you can make bowls, you can make purses, baskets, and all kinds of stuff with it. And like I said before I did resin, I did crochet, and I actually used to make purses. So I have plenty of that little cotton rope that I used to use to make purses. But before, I used to have to pay a ton of money to buy these inserts that you put for like the bottom of your purse or bag from Amazon. So now I can just make my own. The next one is the little this one, not little, pebble tray. And I showed you before I had the coasters for this, but I didn't have the tray. So I went ahead and got that so I can make a set. I got one more, and that is the double druzy coaster duo, I think that's what it's called, that has like the druzy edge. And I also have the first like tray that they came out with, so I didn't know if maybe I can make a little tray and coaster set to go together. So I went ahead and got that one. This can be for coasting through the week videos too. So, and I believe that is it. So then tomorrow we will get to using some of this stuff. And if you, I will try and link some of this stuff. That's going to be an awful lot to link, but I don't, well, technically I don't know if I can link the stuff from Hobby Lobby anyway, but I will do my best to link some of the stuff from Hobby Lobby, or dang it, Amazon and Molds and Shapes. I'm not sure if you can link like specific molds for Molds and Shapes, but I can put the website down and, you know, write what the molds are called. If you, I don't have a discount code for anything like that. They have no clue who I am other than I've ordered from them. So maybe one day. So yeah, but also if there's anything specific that I have shown in this haul video that you would like me to see done now or on the next video or two, just you can always comment and say, hey, can you do this one ahead of whatever, and I can do that, if there's something specific you would like to see done now. So yeah, that's it. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.